so I'm unboxing the resistant band so you can see what they look like coming out of the box. Nice little bag here. And several different colors. So these all have different uses, or you can just use them for pull-ups. I use particularly the red one for rehab type exercises, for shoulder exercises. For this one, I'll use for like leg exercises. And then this one, you can get into some more body weight resistant stuff like pull-ups. And this is obviously the strongest one. So if you are just starting out with learning how to do pull-ups, you're going to want to use this one because it applies the most resistance. So next what I'm going to show you is just an example of some exercises I daily do before I work out, just to kind of warm up before the warm-up. And these exercises are done quickly. I usually have about 10 minutes to do them. I typically work out at 5 a.m. So there's not much time before they open to get extra done to warm up. So these are great for quick warm-ups exercises. And I wouldn't call them flexibility exercises, really just to get the blood flowing and loosen and move well for the warm-up. So if you typically start the warm-up and everything hurts, this is probably a good go-to for you so it doesn't hurt when you actually start. All right, so now I'm going to show you some of the band exercises. If you ever worked out with me, you've seen me doing these. I keep one of these bands in my gym bag. As soon as I get to the gym, I'm still talking, saying hi to people, but also doing my pre-warm-up exercises. So first one has to be like a red band, something that's easy to move, right? So front rack position, you want to loosen up your triceps, chest muscles, and some of the internal rotators. So here's one that I'll take back like this, kind of loosening up my chest here, and I push forward, right? So I let it bring me back. I'll turn to the side. So you can see I'm squeezing my shoulder blade back, and then I'll do this motion 10 to 15 times. You want to do both sides, right? So idea to get the blood pumping in those muscles and loosen them up. And at the same time, I'm letting the band pull back and get an active dynamic stretch. Of course, you want to do both sides. So this is more at a 90 degree angle, okay? You do like this real quickly, about 10 to 15 each side. Then I'm going to go into more of tricep, okay? So this is where you want to, there's my dog grip, tricep. Comes all the way down to here, right? So this is one that is most restricted with a front rack. So if you have any kind of front rack activity for the day, this is a good one. So I'm stepping forward, letting the band pull me back, right? Here's just a little stretch first. Okay, elbow pointing forward. And I'm pulling forward, activating that tricep and then letting it pull me back. Don't let your arm wing out. We already did that one. This one's forward. Let it pull back and forward. Like this. So let it pull you back and contract forward, then let it pull you back. Okay? The other one, just straight chest press. Squeeze your shoulder blade back, push forward, like that. Okay? Good. All right, that's it for that one. All right, so when you're using this for a pull-up assistance, be careful. I like to put just my knee in, just for safety reasons. I don't like to put both feet in. Okay guys, you can get tangled up in this and it can be very dangerous. So use caution. Put one foot in so you can catch yourself with the other foot if something goes wrong, okay? So be smart about it, but I'm gonna show you, I put one knee in, and then obviously the thicker the band, the more assistance of the pull-up. So if you're just starting out, you want to use the green. So I'm going to show you how I mount the band. You want to find something to pull from your rig and then go from there, okay? So when you're building strength to learn how to do any kind of movement, you want to almost go to fatigue. I don't call failure, but fatigue where you almost can't do another one. Then you rest a little bit and you do another set just like that. So I call it to fatigue, not to failure, because failure you physically can't. but that's just how I like to do it. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that assisted pull-up now. Be careful, and don't laugh at me because I can't reach. All right, so I'm short, so I put one foot in, and you do your assisted pull-up, pull, and then down. So the higher you get up, the less resistance you have. So if you don't have enough strength to do that, then you may want to do a straight leg. Okay? So straight leg can be a little sketchy. You may need a partner to help you get your foot up. Okay? So you're gonna put your foot down like that. Okay? So you're gonna straighten your leg here. That gives you a little bit more of assist, and it makes it easier. Be careful coming out, bend your knee slowly. So you can see how that can be difficult or challenging. So always be careful, guys. Thanks. So next, I'm going to show you the banded ankle stretch. So it's just another exercise I use with these bands. Is the reason I wanted to include this. It's actually a whole nother topic that we can go over. But first thing in the morning, I specifically am pretty tight in my feet. I feel like because the sheets have been down on your toes all night, you're in plantar flexion. So then to go into a deep squat, it really forces your toes back. So they're a little stiff in the morning. So I'll do a quick banded stretch, especially if I'm going to do like any kind of squat snatch or something. I'm going to need some depth in my squat. So not everybody needs this, but most people do. It's a joint restriction exercise, not really strengthening anything. It does stretch your soleus muscle a little bit, but it's a good one for everyone to kind of do every now and then to help improve the squat depth. And again, there is so much you can do with these bands. So just another idea, if you can't use your arms for any reason, and you don't have a barbell set up, you don't have weights, if you're traveling in the gym, there's so much you can do with these bands. PTs have been using them for a long time. Some people think they're kind of cheesy, but they can do the trick, let me tell you. So I'm just going to show you one exercise, an example of something you can do if you're traveling to add a little resistance. It's easy to go in your bag, all right? So it's going to be, I think I'm going to use the lunge. So I chose this one, but keep in mind, if you're very tall, there's going to be more resistance. So with this band, there's not a whole lot of resistance. I don't get resistance until the end range just because I'm short. So keep that in mind. It's going to be a little bit different for everybody, but it's an idea. It's something you can use, and these are very useful bands, okay? Put it over your shoulder. Okay. Step back and step up. There you go. So you got a resisted body weight lunge, and you get a little extra right there at the top. And who doesn't like that? You don't have to use your arms. There you go. So much to do with these. Enjoy.